Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Let's get started.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara, Oscar Santana, and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Mike O'Mara Show, Caldwell, Idaho, South Bethany, Delaware, Pueblo, Mexico, Dublin, California, Natick, Massachusetts, Mina Clavero, Cordova, Argentina. The Mike O'Mara Show on the air right now. I'd like to, if I may, just discuss an incident that happened to me yesterday.
Sure.
And it's going to be embarrassing, and I'm not proud of it, but down here recently, the air has gotten a little drier. And
is that typical in the wintertime down there? Because
yes,
I mean,
if you're going to get dry
up here, of course.
Well, you're going to get it not. It's always going to have a tropical. But dry for us down here is a lot different than dry for you guys up there. You guys with the winter and all that. I've had some sinusy kind of stuff over the last week or so, and I just dry out in my nasal passages, and I might as well get right to it because there's no way of spinning this to make it look good. I duplicated a Seinfeld issue yesterday where I just I took my shower, got out of the shower. I do have a deviated septum, but yes. I blew my nose vigorously, as I always do. Sometimes more than 3 or 4 times after the shower I do that. However, yesterday I was, the best way to describe it would be digging for gold in the car as I was driving back from dropping my son off.
Understood.
Did
you feel there was some luggage up there? Or
I did. It's hard to, on the right side, this is the side I'm talking about here. It's really, I have a bad, horrible deviated septum. Yes. It's one of my many, many issues that I have physically.
For years, that was maybe one of your first physical deficiencies to come to light, wasn't it?
My nose in high school hockey.
Yes.
And I played back when we had wooden blades on our skates. No, I played a long time ago. No, I'm kidding.
It was sharpwood.
We did not have face cages or the plexiglass face mask that they have in hockey now. So we didn't have any.
You
my
guys
junior year
to play hockey al fresco.
Well, we did on the ponds. We didn't wear helmets or anything. But in high school, when I played on the varsity high school team, we had helmets, and that was it. We had hockey helmets. In my senior year, it was my senior year because I played as a junior and senior. My senior year, they put face cages, and I hated them. Hated them.
Were you the only one who wore the helmet off the ice?
Yeah, all day with my corrective shoes.
And it was for your own safety, really.
I would just walk into a locker, full bore.
His nickname was Mongo.
It was horrible.
We didn't.
Don't go to town, Mongo. Don't go to town. So Joe Hendrickson, I still remember the name. Still remember his long hair. A lot of kids had long hair in those days in the 70s, but he poke-checked me and busted my nose over to the right side. And ever since that time, I've had it's like...
Oh, no passage.
See, I can do.
Yeah.
It's the way to...
Was he at the reunion?
For gold. What?
Was he at the reunion?
No.
Good.
No, I don't think he was in my class.
Okay.
A year earlier or a year later. So I'm at an intersection, oblivious, really focusing on, and by the way, no, not to fruition. It's really just my dry, deviated stuff. So there's nothing there to mine for gold. And I look over, and there is a late model, I believe it was a Honda, and there is a noticeably attractive young lady who, at the time, I had my finger in there. And so if I won't demonstrate it by putting the finger, but I went like this. Mm-hmm. And I made direct eye contact.
Yeah.
And the return glance, I guess she was looking or may have been looking, and the look I got from her was That's all. It was that subtle.
Good.
Yeah.
And I just
sometimes we get too comfortable, Mike.
Yeah.
there was a story in the news a short time ago that doing that a lot contributes to early
sick.
Alzheimer's.
Really?
Also getting sick. Think about as soon as the pandemic hit and after we finally stopped Cloroxing everything down.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was my doctor, like my general practitioner said, hey, like, blow your nose, like, do whatever. But he's like,
you get a mask on the plane when you go out to LA?
100%. Don't need the flu.
Yeah.
Don't need that.
I think that, right now with them, by the way, numbers released today, I think, we're showing the results of vaccinations. Astonishing numbers regarding hospitalizations, preventing hospitalizations based on vaccine. Also, 14% of the United States eligible people to be boosted have not gotten boosted.
Get boosted, people.
No. 14% of the people have gotten boosted. Only
14? I was going to say.
People eligible for boosting have gotten it, which blows my mind.
Do you have all? Oh, did you collect all 5?
Oh yeah.
Mike, you
and
collected all 5?
I actually got my shingles shot too while I was at it.
Yeah, I got my flu shot and even the COVID symptoms I had was minimal.
Mm-hmm.
But the guys that I know have like 5 of them.
I don't have 5. I have 4, I believe. Yeah.
The guys and gals that I know that have 5, which is Rob, my mom, my dad, like knock on wood, have not gotten sick yet.
I have to check and see if I'm eligible for another one. I think I may be.
You probably
I'm
are.
not sure.
Yeah.
It's.
But back to the picking, they say that if you pick your nose a lot, you're going to get Alzheimer's.
Did you read that story?
No, he's doing a joke.
It was a joke.
He's doing a joke.
You'd already said it, and
yeah.
Oh, but you got to do that right away.
Yeah,
you got to do that.
yeah.
The callback has to
But he
be
forgot.
immediate.
Well, no, there was no.
If you
He
do it,
forgot he did it.
yeah. If
Did I do
if you're doing the joke.
This is a rough
Some days I
Monday,
wish
let
we
me
didn't
tell
get-
you.
I
It's a
swear to God,
Tuesday.
Is it a Tuesday?
Yeah.
God damn
Speaking
it.
of Alzheimer's. But anyway.
Nothing?
No,
Thanks, Rob.
That was something.
Let me just explain to everybody in Radio Land what Rob just did to the show. Which I knew he would at some point. Maybe multiple times today. I just knew it. I knew it when you slid the board over to Oscar willingly.
I asked for it, though.
I know you
asked
did.
him for
I
it.
know. But, wouldn't it be, what if it's like, no, I got it.
That's not
What would
his
you
nature.
do? What would you do if that happened?
I would be
when you said, "Let
beaming
me
with
see the
pride.
board," and you went, "I've got this,"
Beaming
like
with pride.
that,
I would.
forcefully.
No,
Yeah.
he would reach over and grab it.
No, I would
Yes,
not.
he would.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he would.
He would be bursting with pride
Yeah.
He would not.
at
No.
you doing something that you would never do.
It's fine. It's fine. We were, could we cleanse the palate, please? Just for a second.
Yeah, I
okay?
mean, but I feel like really out of sorts.
Let me
today. I
cleanse
really
the
do.
palate.
Please.
There's a lot of energy here outside of the studio because it is World Cup Tuesday. All right, we've got the semifinals going
Yes.
on, Croatia and Argentina.
There's only 4 teams left, right?
Yes, they're playing today. To see who's going to go to the finals. Mike, on Saturday of this past weekend, you and I were exchanging a level, and Friday of this past weekend, and then Saturday of this past weekend, you and I had a high volume of texts, which is not normal for us because, we
not about non-show related
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
and it was all about soccer
Because I was into it, and then I even called my brother-in-law, father of the Division I Colgate soccer
Yes.
player, my nephew Mike, and he had a funny line when I called him after the Croatia game.
Yeah.
And he said, I've got a lot of phone numbers I expected to see after this game, but yours is not at the top of the list. Because this is all new to me.
Yeah.
I've never followed the World Cup in my life. And I felt after that Croatia game that I enjoyed it to such an extent that I said, I really felt this. And I might still feel this, but I might have softened on it a little bit. I said to myself, how exciting. I have a new sport to follow. And I am a massive sports fan.
Does that make it
and I love
better? Does that make it better for you that it's brand new?
Like 100%. Yeah, because you just
have much
get
to
into
learn
the
still,
new-
and, yeah.
much to learn, and you're just kind of digging on the rhythm of it and
in
the
your
passion
words,
of it.
Could you explain the passion that you like I guess finally experienced through those penalty kicks?
So you do tend to, when you're watching two teams play one another, and it was Croatia against Brazil.
Yes.
Right? Was it Brazil, Croatia?
I don't even remember these days.
I see. I don't even remember the teams that played.
I get a thumbs up from the room, something.
Hey, Marco or
thumbs up. Yeah, Brazil.
Marco,
Brazil.
was it Brazil that they upset?
World beaters, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Brazil, one of the favorites to win the World Cup against Croatia, which
was not favorited though.
Not favored, and you don't, and you think a small country.
Yeah.
Look, there are small countries that have phenomenal soccer programs, but Croatia was not one of the favorite countries.
Brazil is historically. I mean, I'm really the outsider looking in here. Brazil has a reputation of
Pele.
They'll win.
The Patriots.
They will win, right? Yeah,
and the Patriots. So right away, I'm saying, and they seem to be dominant in the stadium. Mm-hmm. They've got a lot of wealthy people that have traveled from Brazil to the World Cup, and I say to myself, okay, these are the Yankees, and I'm not feeling it, but Croatia. Pretty special.
Detroit Tigers.
This is what makes the game great to me. This is what makes you have such limited scoring that in many cases that's it. One goal can be that's it, and with very little time in the 90-minute match, you had Brazil tuck a goal in, and Brazil's fans began to celebrate the way they can.
You've got
wonderful
Neymar
culture,
Jr.
just an amazing, bouncing up and down in the stadium.
Very
and the
announcers,
very attractive fans. The announcers in the stadium were also indicating that's pretty much it. That's all that it would take. And then, lo and behold, you get Croatia stealing one and scoring a very late game goal that was
last minute of the game.
Expected. And so then it goes to overtime, and then it goes to a shootout. And that is when, well described by the analysts for the
Fox Sports,
the Fox
soccer,
coverage.
yes,
they indicated that it was advantage Croatia because they had such a good goalie, which they did. The goalie was incredible.
That goalie,
and so. Yeah.
What's the term in hockey? It was standing on their head, right?
Yeah.
He blocked so many shots.
Incredible.
It was crazy.
So it was a really fabulous game. And then I had to beat feet, and I did not see the second game, which was
France, England.
No, I don't think it
Morocco?
was that one. Morocco, Netherlands, maybe?
Yes. Yeah.
I wish I knew. It's tough. But they were both great games, and they both went to shootouts.
Portugal.
Morocco, Portugal.
Yeah.
And so now you've got, so I was into it, and I was reaching out because it was just as good as seeing a great basketball game or a football
triple
game.
overtime shootouts.
The shootouts, now I've seen the shootouts either in replay or I've happened upon them. That's so amazingly tense and so fun to watch.
It's a blast.
It is.
I love
it
that.
Really
I
is.
mean, and yes, people argue all the time that it should just be sudden death until somebody scores. I don't agree. I think, you've been watching it for 2 hours. And you wanted
My
to.
main complaint
the soccer purists. I want to correct them. I'm sorry. There's so much that's gone on since it was Netherlands, Argentina.
Yeah. Okay. Netherlands, Argentina.
Yeah.
Argentina handled the Netherlands.
Well, it was the shoes
and the shootout.
They're so slow. They're
the wooden
so very,
shoes.
very slow.
In Spanish, Netherlands is Países Bajos.
What?
That's how you call it. That's what you call it in Spanish.
Okay. What does it mean?
Países Bajos. The Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's literally a translation.
But my dad kept on telling me, Los Países Bajos casi ganaron. And I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, the Netherlands. I'm like,
your old man's super Argentina, right?
Yeah. Because he lived there for 4 years. So
he might have a family down.
He might, who knows? Or Bolivia.
Right.
But they're not in the World Cup.
But it's.
I feel that when I look in on soccer, though, when it's not a shootout, when it's just the regular game, I feel the field is too big. So if we were to play soccer on like a pickleball court, you could take the net down, but still the same number of players.
I told you the line that I read from somebody that said, to improve soccer, you shrink the field, and then you shrink the number of players. Just make it 5, 3 forwards and 2 people behind the line. Then you shrink the goal, and then you cover the field with ice.
Guys,
that's a hockey fan.
Exactly.
Throwing the shade all over soccer, baby.
Is it strange that my mom said that during the Argentina game at our home in O-Town, only Maryland?
Yeah, O-Town.
Calls kept on coming in and asking to talk to Dad, but it wasn't my brother or I or my sister. Is that weird?
That's great.
Papa, we scored again. Yes, my Argentinian son.
You don't have to call this number.
We know it's a joke because any children raised by Oscar's father would be calling on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Because it's free.
That is true. That is
so today's a big day for those of you that you want to beat feet out of work early.
My dad literally went to an Argentinian restaurant. He's there now by himself.
Getting a good seat?
Because he wants to watch with people.
You should join him.
No.
Why not?
No.
What would be the specialty in an Argentinian restaurant other than the hockey?
Beef.
Beef? Yeah, I would think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great cattle, great steak.
Well, I can't because we've got an ESPN broadcast, but my father, first he didn't invite me, so that'd be awkward.
So there's that.
That's sad.
Sad,
would
right?
You like to watch? Is he fun to watch a game with? I would imagine.
Yeah, I had the pleasure for the World Cup 90. Was it 94? No. It
would be 96 if 96.
96.
Years, huh?
I was in Argentina with my father, and whenever it was in South Korea or overnight, I remember him waking me up at midnight, and the whole city was alive and open. So you would walk out. They played at 3 a.m. Argentina.
It would be either 8 or 4.
Argentina.
98 or 94.
I just remember it was 3 a.m. and the city was alive like it was daytime.
That's crazy.
And we were in a restaurant watching Argentina play in a bar restaurant, and it was jammed.
I don't know if it was the World Cup or not. This is how out of touch I was years ago when I was in Ireland. And I went down the street to a pub and watched the Irish play, I think, Denmark at the time. And it was a big deal. But today it's Argentina and Croatia at 2 p.m. And let's see, when will tomorrow France plays Morocco at 2 p.m. And that should be fascinating based on the
first African nation.
French-Moroccan connection.
Yeah. Do they have a favorite in the France-Morocco game?
Probably France.
I would think so.
The bigger country, but we'll see what happens.
But even here, you know what, guys?
But Morocco played, as far as what I've heard, played miraculously. My wife
is great because after Morocco won, you want to know what type of celebration there was in D.C., which is a really cosmopolitan
France
city.
beat England, Argentina beat the Netherlands, and Morocco beat Portugal.
This was the scene outside Georgetown, M Street. On M Street, completely shut down by Moroccan fans.
This is when Morocco won.
Yes.
Indy.
Yeah, but
whenever I think of Morocco, I think of Indiana Jones for some reason.
You can describe
Salah.
You can describe what you're looking at.
The sidewalks are packed.
Not the sidewalk. The street.
And the street. It's spilled out into the street.
Moroccan fans in Georgetown, completely jammed.
Yeah.
My son asked me the other day, Oscar, did Ireland have a team in the World Cup?
What'd you say? They were drinking?
I don't think they did.
Now, that would be something I would say. What is the matter with you?
I can say that because you are too close to the subject matter.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. Okay. I can make a joke about the Polish team.
Yeah.
There you go. They're still looking for the stadium.
So it's exciting, and it's a new area of sport. And when your football team sucks, you project onto teams you don't. And it's nice to watch. It's stress free for me. I don't.
You're not invested.
I don't have that horrible depression like I did on Sunday watching the Giants get thrashed. It's exciting.
Do you have a favorite here? France, Morocco, Argentina, or Croatia?
I believe you got to go with the favorites, and I think that I would love to see Croatia beat Argentina. I think that's the likelier upset, and I think that France will have an easier time with Morocco. But you never know because it's low scoring, and on any given Tuesday,
my heart says Argentina, but my mind says Morocco.
Yeah, Mike, I have never been more thrilled about the Moroccan chances than I have right now. I love it.
You don't care about any sports. We know that.
I want France to lose.
Well, he said before the show, he said Morocco is interesting to me because of its ties to Casablanca.
This is true.
Well, and that's the French connection.
Yes.
Get it?
Yes.
That is the
Gene
because
Hackman.
Morocco was a province of France, right?
Yeah.
It was part of the kingdom. So that's enough World Cup talk and enough nose picking. And
never enough of that.
And the last thing I wanted to talk about is that today I may be a little on edge today because I have my new doctor physical, my new more expensive doctor physical, and for me. It's it's a little bit who knows, because I think that perhaps the volume of patients at my previous office was such that I never remember my physicals being all that grueling. Let me look in your right eye. You're all right. Get out of here.
Exactly.
So we'll see. Because
you've had the blood work though, so really it's just going to be up there.
I haven't had the blood work.
Oh, really?
I asked about it when I called the second time. Because I hadn't been contacted, and asked if there were any requirements, and was told, no, you can eat lunch and just come in, and it'll be fine. It's at 1:30
Sounds like your
today.
doctor is me. It'll be okay.
Well, I was very, very a little perturbed when I called the first time, and the phone rang with no answer. I was very perturbed that I didn't get an email, a text, or a phone call in advance of this, because normally you get a little kind of
a reminder.
But
Did
and
you check
then
your spam texts? By chance?
What's that?
Your spam text, like unknown sender send aside.
Spam email, I could check that.
Because it would be
I'm not gonna
embarrassing.
do it
You know
now.
what? I bet you're going to have to get
spam.
follow-up blood work, because if they're going to be checking your A1C, you need to do a fasting.
What I plan to do
nothing to do
after
with
the
safe
show
sex.
and before the appointment, I'm going to take pen to paper and I'm going to write down all my questions and all my information, and that will include the blood work question, which I think they will do. And I was planning on doing that in November, so I'm a little late for it. And we'll see where we go.
Do you have
with
any
that
moles
right
you
now.
want to discuss?
If you really wanted to ask about it, I probably have a couple of little skin things.
I got a suspect.
By the
mole
way,
here.
you know what, Oscar, our favorite lady, the new lady on Yellowstone?
Yeah.
She's got a nasty one on the right side of her face.
I noticed
Have you
that.
seen that one?
And you know what?
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
That I mean, it's Hollywood.
I was
Shouldn't she
almost-
have that
I think they
chopped
put it
off?
on because I don't see it on the regular pictures. I see it online when I'm doing my research.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you
okay.
one they don't
Right.
put on is on the lip of the hotel manager in White Lotus. Have you noticed that? The one that
No.
that had the dalliance with
the jealous, angry lesbian.
She has got something on the top of her lip that could get a spinoff.
I've never noticed.
Oh, it's there.
Really?
And maybe it's in this last episode because she's really featured in this last
She's
episode.
a funny actress.
Oh, she's great.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw.
Have you watched the last episode yet?
I have not. No,
Oh,
I
you're
haven't.
in for a
No.
treat.
I watched an interview with her, and there's this there's a scene with Jennifer Coolidge that she calls her Peppa Pig, and I guess in the original scene, Jennifer Coolidge wasn't. They told her to improvise.
Yes.
So she said Peppa Pig, and Jennifer Coolidge just spit out laughing because she'd never heard that before.
Who was she?
great.
Jennifer Coolidge's character was called Peppa Pig.
Yeah, and the actress who plays the hotel manager,
Yes.
she had never seen the final cut. And they were talking to her about that scene. She's like, "Oh, I didn't think they were going to use that scene because everybody started laughing right away."
Oh, so they just cut
They
away and
cut
you're
away
like,
from
oh,
it.
that's
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
That is
Mike, try to
too
watch the
funny.
last episode tonight because there
Okay.
are spoilers that we can't discuss. But mostly
wonderful
look at her
stuff.
upper lip. It's sort of dead center.
Good. So the physical look, I have to be honest. There's only one thing, and it seems to be the theme of the opening of the show today, Einen Finger. That's the only thing that I think about. I think about two things in a physical, in a regular physical.
Mm-hmm.
The squeezing of the beans,
Yeah.
and the finger. That's all. I hate it. I hate it
Well,
so
Mike,
much.
I used to be like you until I figured out what you do is when you go in, you slip the doctor $10.
Yeah.
On that note, that's fine. Old jokes are the best, folks. Old jokes are the best. Yeah. Hey, aren't you going to buy me dinner?
Hey, keep it fair. Keep it
Come
fair.
on now. All right, that's it. We got to take a break. We'll come back with the homepage and
My God.
more fun. Go Croatia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marco.
Morocco.
Go Croatia. We'll take a break and come back with more on the Mike O'Mara Show. 2022. So much happened all over the world, and so much happened right here at TMOS. My memories are so vivid. Oh, boy.
Remember when Matt Ponyboy Bloom disappeared into the Appalachian Mountains? That was quite a story. Well, he's still there in his shack. We hear he's happy and he's living with a bear named Lance. Remember when Oscar was having trouble with his swimmers? Well, we were all relieved when we found out that Shannon was expecting quadruplets. And thanks to Dan O'Brien for making that possible. Remember when Rob's kidneys broke or some like that? Luckily, I was able to pray over him and cure him of all liver, kidney, and pancreatic problems. His stigmata remains, though, but he should live another good 18 to 24 months. That's according to the latest odds. Take the under. And I am now fully bionic. Exciting times. But mostly, remember that 2022 was yet another year where we had the privilege of having you, the greatest listeners in the world. We love you guys and look forward to spending 2023 with you and seeing you in New Orleans or Nolans. Happy holidays. And Pony, you are welcome back anytime. We have running water. O'Mara out.
There we go. Thank you. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Rothy's Shoes. Yes. Cool, versatile, and most of all, comfortable. You will definitely get compliments when you wear Rothy's. Even better, Rothy's just launched an all-new men's shoe called the Monty. It's a wonderful shoe. It's effortlessly cool, and it's a shoe that is a cross between basically a dress shoe and a sneaker, and you can wear it absolutely everywhere this holiday season. They also have two new sneaker styles, the RSO2, a more relaxed lace-up that's like a T-shirt for your feet, and the City Slip-On sneaker, a refined luxe slip-on with a roomier fit. To top it off, Men's Health named the RSO1 sneaker one of their top 3 sustainable sneakers during their 2022 Sneaker Awards. And if you are looking for some gifting inspiration for friends, family, or your lover, Rothy's has you covered with shoes, bags, accessories for both men and women. And remember, it's all recycled material and 100% machine washable. It is cool, isn't it?
I bought my sister-in-law's getting Rothy's, my brother's getting Rothy's, my brother-in-law's getting Rothy's, my sister's getting Rothy's.
People will love them, and once you have them, that's all you want to wear. Yeah. It's true.
This season, find out why people fall hard for Rothy's with new shoes, bags, and more for everybody. You can snag something for yourself or for someone you love like Oscar did. For a limited time, get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/TMOS. That's $20 off at ROTHYS.com/TMOS, people.
From the four corners of the World Wide Web and into your digital device, it's what you need to know. This is the homepage.
This is the homepage, and today we start with the Golden Globes.
Oh, boy!
They were announced yesterday, and remember how Will Smith was concerned that his behavior at the Oscars would unnecessarily punish the cast and crew of Emancipation?
Yeah.
Emancipation. Well, that may be exactly what happened because the movie was completely snubbed, even though many people expected it to get some love this award season. Tom Cruise also failed to score a nod for Top Gun Maverick, even though the movie itself got 2 for Best Motion Picture Drama and Best Original Song. It's possible Cruise is being punished, too. Last year, when the Hollywood Foreign Press Association got slammed for its lack of diversity and other ethically questionable practices, Tom returned his 3 Globes that he received.
See, the problem is that the American Foreign Press Association, that's a crooked outfit. And
it's not the American.
Oh, the Foreign Press Association. Yeah. Forgive me, but they control everything. It's not like a real voting organization like the Academy.
It's like FIFA.
Yeah, I guess.
That's one person who didn't get snubbed is the one guy who has publicly stated he's not showing up. Brendan Fraser.
Yes,
he's up for the Whale, but he has a sordid history with the HFPA, Hollywood Foreign Press Association. The former head of the organization groped Brendan in 2003, and it sent him into a personal and career tailspin he's only just recovering from. He's talked about it. Mm-hmm. Other supposed snubs this year include Adam Sandler for Hustle and the films Armageddon Time, Causeway, Nope, and Till. That's too bad.
Yeah.
On the TV side, some of the shows that didn't make it this year's cut include Stranger Things, The Handmaid's Tale, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, This Is Us, and Dead to Me. If you want to know the nominees, the people that did make it, go to a website.
That TV nomination list sounds like it could be from 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's they were schnubbed.
Yeah.
At the end of a show in San Francisco on Sunday night, Dave Chappelle, who I'm becoming less and less enthralled with, brought Elon Musk on stage, and it did not go well. There was booing, a lot of booing. Witnesses say it went on for a good 10 minutes. Dave said, quote, "It sounds like some of the people you fired are in the audience." Probably had that line set to go.
Sure.
Musk seemed a little shocked by the response. After several minutes, he said, quote, "Dave, what shall I say?"
Boo.
Dave replied, quote, "Don't say nothing. It'll only spoil the moment. You hear that sound, Elon? That's the sound of pending civil unrest." I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Chappelle started to lose his cool a little. He told the crowd, quote, "You shut the F up with your boos. Booing is not the best thing you can do. Try, N-word." Then he signed off. But before they packed it in completely, Dave had Elon try to say the classic catchphrase from Chappelle's show, but Musk blew it. For some reason, he didn't say, "I'm Rick James, bitch." And he was trying to say, "I'm rich, bitch." I don't know. It just does. It sounds like a mess. It sounds like a hot mess.
I'm happy that happened.
Are you? I mean,
Yeah,
why?
because it shows a train wreck. Life isn't always, it doesn't just always work out for Elon Musk, which that's a persona that you put up.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt Chappelle.
Yeah,
no, but Chappelle shouldn't have brought him out, especially if Chappelle got irate. I mean, what was he expecting? What, he's going to get love or what?
Yesterday, Elon tweeted that 90% of the crowd was cheering. No,
that's
Elon,
the way our ex-president would have handled it.
Only 10% were booing.
There's a record
That's
crowd.
what he said. But a writer who was in the crowd says the crowd was easily 80-20 against Musk, who is he's up there with the some of the other people that are kind of losing their ass.
This is what's happening. Let me add some more to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This man's public persona and the negative turn it's taken because of his actions is affecting his bread and butter Tesla stock. Now it is.
Good.
It's finally seeped down to it.
Woo!
Oh, I can do that.
Well, it's a crap product too. Bottom line.
Yep.
It is. I mean, that's it. That combination of that. When you get it from the word of a Tesla
owner,
the most expensive Tesla Plaid owner who says to me, build quality sucks.
Wow.
That's saying something. Good Morning America hosts Amy Robach and TJ Holmes will be off the air until ABC completes an internal review of their relationship. ABC News President Kim Godwin, who's getting a lot of criticism the way she's handled this, sent an email to staff saying this chaos is quite distracting from the incredibly important work our team does here at ABC News. She does a lot of that.
So does this mean that they won't be on New Year's Rockin' Eve?
I don't think that's happening. Supposed insiders at ABC say Amy and TJ welcome the review because they don't believe that they've done anything wrong. And they think they'll be back on the air when it's all over. I don't know. I mean, I don't like the fact that this guy allegedly, has used ABC as his little personal hunting ground.
Yeah.
I don't like that a lot. But I also think they're between a rock and a hard place because if you fire TJ and you keep Amy, you've got that race card that might be played.
Yeah. Also,
because it's going to be bad optics for that situation.
Not the best look. This is not the first time any news organization has done this, but they replaced TJ Holmes with DeMarco Morgan, who looks like it's just a dashing, light-skinned black man that's bald. Like it's like oh, we're just going to put this guy in there.
Oh, it's the Kurt Menefee theory. Where they replaced JB with Kurt Menefee.
It happened to Tony Perkins.
Yeah.
Look,
Mike, I have a prediction.
Rob and I have both been around situations in the workplace like this, and it just never does anybody any good because the people that involve themselves in these situations, would it be safe to say, quite often are clueless and deluded.
Right.
As far as they try to normalize their romance, and it can't because other people are looking in, and it just doesn't work.
No.
Office romances are tough. Really.
Mike, here's what I predict. That they will be let go. Each of them will be let go by ABC, and they'll be hired by a pair by another network.
Okay, that's the prediction.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with
and the
that.
network
that's implausible.
What network?
I think maybe Fox News would be a plausible one. Whoever's hungry
from ABC.
Yeah, well, whoever's hungry enough to use the relationship as a promotion vehicle as opposed to something they're ashamed of.
We'll have to see, and stay tuned. If you're in the market for a Christmas tree this year, you now have the option to have one delivered right to your doorstep.
Yes.
I think this is pretty cool. Instacart announced this month that customers can now order live trees up to 5 feet tall or artificial trees up to 9 feet tall, along with holiday decor through the Instacart app for same-day delivery from a variety of grocery, wholesale, home improvement, and specialty stores. Deliveries are subject to availability, so it may be worth checking if Instacart will deliver to your location.
How lazy are we? How lazy are we?
You want it to be a Christmas story where the dad goes out to the lot and picks out the tree.
Don't we have groceries delivered to our house?
Yeah, but you should. But groceries are groceries. You should pick out a Christmas tree. You should pick it out.
Well, I mean, what if someone just sends you a little FaceTime video and says, "Does this look good to you?"
I know. No, you're ruining it. You're ruining it.
Even if it's an artificial one?
If it's an artificial one, maybe. But then you should be buying it through Target.com.
Listen, Instacart. They can go to
and
Target.
The Mike O'Mara app.
Exactly.
They can use. Look, you can buy groceries. You can buy trees. You can get cars online. You get alcohol. You get weed delivered. Escorts. Everything comes to your house.
Escorts.
No, if the escort decorated the tree.
No, the escort brings the tree
and decorates it.
Right. I'm here with tree.
Tree.
I always make them Russian. Always make the hookers Russian. By the way, comedians out there,
that's the motto.
That's what Trump said.
Always make the hookers Russian. And now more Santa news. A bunch of Santa lookalikes took to the ski slopes to spread some seasonal cheer on Sunday. More than 300 jolly old elves dressed in red dashed together down a mountain in Maine with beards and Santa hats flapping in the breeze at the Sunday River Ski Resort. That, of course, is in my adopted state of Maine. Skiing Grinch and a skiing Christmas tree being piloted by a Russian hooker joined the party. It wasn't exactly a winter wonderland. There was little natural snow. The snowmaking machines at Sunday River produced enough of the fluffy stuff for the annual tradition. Santa Sunday, or Santa Sunday.
Sunday.
That's what they do in India. Welcome to Santa Sunday. No, Santa Sunday has grown in popularity over more than 2 decades, raising $7,500 this year for a local charity.
And then all of the Santa Claus lookalikes went back to the Harley Owners Group.
The charity, by the way, this year that they raised $7,000 for was Russian hookers.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Now it's time for a little something. A 48-year-old man in, of course, Florida.
Oh, yes.
His name is Anthony Tarduno. Tony Tarduno.
Yes.
Wandered up to a police crime scene, saw a marked patrol SUV, and decided to set it on fire.
Good idea, Tony.
Right.
He walked over to a nearby dumpster, pulled out a bag of trash, lit it with a lighter. I love my state. And heaved it over to the SUV, which was a police SUV. Yeah. He left the scene to go to a bar, later came back to confess to the police. He told detectives he was intoxicated and that when he gets drunk, he does stupid things. He was arrested on 2 counts of arson and is being held on $30,000 bail. Tony Tarduno, he's an idiot, you know. He does like to drink, but he just doesn't think. Anyway, that's it. We got to take a break. We'll come back with more fun. Thank you.
Man.
Little singing on today's show, and it's not Christmas music. Thank you, Opera Man. Opera Man. We'll take a break and come back with something. I have no idea what. Right here on the Mike O'Mara Show. Whoa. Oh, maybe Oscar's deformity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, might have to cover that. He's got something wrong with him.
Hey there, pet lovers. It's Santos, the pod dog, and I'm a good boy. You bet your sweet ass I am, pal. Let me tell you, Oscar and Shannon provide very comfortable lifestyle for me that I've grown accustomed to. Only the best pet toys and treats and the finest top quality dog food. I'm talking kibble for days. I'm swimming in it. And they order it all through the Mike O'Mara Shopping Center. Target and Walmart, both great. Oh my. A few clicks online and a good show up at our doorstep. And right there on the mailing label, big as life, Santos the Dog Santana. That's me. So let's listen, I got to catch a flight. I'm winging it out to the West Coast. I got a lot of butts to sniff, a lot of territory to mark. I'm a very busy dog. So order your pet supplies through the Mike O'Mara Shopping Center online and tell them Santos the dog sent you. Woof, baby.
That dog sounds like Twitch. Sounds exactly like Twitch.
It's learned behavior.
It's Twitch with a New York accent. Hey, there's nothing quite like the feeling of gathering around a warm fire on a cool evening. And a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove makes your outdoor moments even more memorable. Instead of having to constantly dodge campfire fumes, you can sit back, relax, and actually enjoy the fire. And during Solo Stove's holiday event, the big sale, you can even get a great deal on a Solo Stove fire pit. It's designed to regulate airflow and burn more effectively. There's so little smoke, you'll wonder how there's so much fire. They are made with stainless steel and designed to maximize efficiency. It's easy to light with just a few bits of starter, plus they offer a lifetime warranty and a 30-day free return policy. It's the perfect catalyst for getting outside and spending more time with the family and friends. We all have them. We all love them. And it makes a great gift. Solo Stove, simply the best. Let the gifting begin. Shop Solo Stove's holiday event sale for huge site-wide savings. Get $10 off with promo code TMOS, plus a lifetime warranty and a free 30-day return policy. That's an extra $10 off holiday deals at solostove.com, promo code TMOS. Thank you.
That was leaning a little towards Boris Karloff in The Grinch.
Ah, yes, Boris Karloff. Yes, he was Frankenstein, don't you know?
Yes, he was.
I'm sure there are a lot of people that
don't know that. The monster.
So right at the end of our little pre-show meeting that we have every day when we talk about what we're going to talk about, Rob threw in the fact that, I'll let you set it up, that Oscar's got some sort of nasty deformity or something?
Yeah, he made me feel it.
Yeah.
He said, we're close enough you can do this.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's a bone sticking up under my skin on my left shoulder. So it may be a dislocated shoulder or a clavicle
Well, when would
bone.
it have happened?
I don't know, Mr. O'Mara. I've been
What
feeling
was that?
I've been feeling a pain.
I don't know, Mr. O'Mara.
I've been feeling a pain for some time now.
But the bump
on your
itself
left
is
shoulder,
new.
hold your arm up in the air.
I can't hold this arm up in there.
You can't lift your arm up in the air.
Can you pull your
can't
shirt?
lift your left arm up in the air.
Can you pull your shirt flush so we can see the bump?
Yeah. So.
If you can't raise your hand up.
Yeah, I will be going to the emergency room later on in the day, most likely. This was discovered last night.
Could you lift your arm? Hold on. Could you lift your arm up yesterday?
Yesterday afternoon, yes. But I've had pain and tenderness on this little bump on my arm.
You've changed your tune, though. You've changed your tune because you
Yeah.
said you weren't going to deal with it until you got to Los Angeles.
Correct. Until I started reading online during the show that I should go to the emergency room ASAP.
Ah.
So,
What did it say?
It said that if this is a dislocated shoulder, that the sooner I get treatment, the better, because I could exasperate the
make it worse.
situation.
Exacerbate.
It doesn't get if it doesn't get popped back in. I'm doing the best I can under pain. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Did you dislocate it in the middle of the night last night?
No. Last night. I came home and I said, Shannon, can you feel both my shoulder blades? And she felt my right one and then my left one, and she said, oh, there's something very different on your left one. I said, no S. That feels like a bone is sticking out of my
But you're
left
not
one.
able to identify, usually an NFL, being hit at full speed by an NFL cornerback will result in something like this.
Correct.
I'm surprised you're not able to track the when the incident might have occurred.
The incident. I know I worked all weekend. I didn't bump into anything or fall off a ladder. But this could happen from old age. I don't know.
No, it doesn't just happen, though. It doesn't just happen.
What does Shannon think?
Shannon's concerned.
That's sweet.
But I didn't want to go to the ER last night, and I didn't want to go to urgent care. And I talked to my sister. She said, just immobilize it, and we'll take care of it in L.A.
Well, you're not immobilizing it. You should have it in a sling.
Correct. I was going to go pick up a sling after the show today. The show comes first.
At the convenience store. Way to go with that.
Yes.
You know what? We're all dedicated.
Can you imagine getting a text and be like, oh, I think my collarbone's popped. I'll see you after the show.
Actually, I can imagine that.
Why would you do that?
I'll be late because I'm getting a sling. No details.
So getting back to the moment.
Yes.
that you dislocated it. You have no idea.
I have no. I wish I had a better story.
You move stuff, you haul stuff around.
Yeah.
But even with that, I dislocated my shoulder when I was thrown over a railing at a high school party when I was roughhousing with buddies of mine on the stairs, and he flipped me over the railing, and I came right down. And I eventually had to have shoulder surgery.
Oh, I've
one
never
of my
heard the
many
story.
surgeries.
Yeah, that's a new one, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had when I was in my 20s, I got my both my shoulders scoped, but I had a separation.
But you never told us about the high school party.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were just roughhousing, and then I had a minor separation. It resolved, and I thought it was okay, but it was always sore. And then eventually, when I was in my 20s, and I went to the doctor, he said, "You have." And I remember looking at the X-ray. He said, "See that? That's a separation."
Yeah.
And
usually your separations cost you a lot more money. Good night.
Bye.
That's yeah. Hold on just a second. You just upset me.
Didn't
thank
mean
you
to.
very much. This one, sending this one out to Jimmy Cerrito, who took the time to call me and tell me he laughs every time he hears it.
But when Oscar had me feel his shoulder,
it feels.
He said, "Come here, feel this." I said, "What? The fabric?" I didn't know what he was talking about. And then I hit the bump, and he goes, "Aye."
Yeah.
And I said, "That's an aye." He said, "Absolutely." He said, "Feel the other shoulder." I said, "I don't need to feel both shoulders to know that something's wrong with this shoulder."
Long time coming? Was it kind of building up, or do you think it happened?
I started feeling the pain like a month ago, but I thought it was just kind of like a sore shoulder. Mm-hmm. And then,
have you taken any tumbles when you've been drinking?
No.
My shoulders are great. That's the ironic thing.
And you've fallen a lot.
All the time.
Yeah. By the way, I'm serious. I now am, I'm going to do what my mom did. My mom was a faller, okay?
Oh, it's
she
bad.
took a lot of tumbles,
That's
in her
bad.
40s, 50s, and in her 60s, my age now, she started to say, "I'm really careful, and I have to be really careful." We tend to, my mom and I have similarities. We're leavers. We like to go when it's time to go. You know, Rob remembers how I used to leave the studio.
Yeah.
I'm a leaver. I'll leave stuff behind because I just want to get out. I want to fly.
Sunglasses,
I like to keep moving.
gone.
And sunglasses gone all the time. Chapsticks left behind.
I had a clip strip of chapsticks because he would never keep a chapstick 2 days. I went to a grocery store and got like what
the
you
whole thing,
like you would display them on a store, and I had them, and he would come in and he would grab a brand new chapstick off the clip strip and then use
forever.
it for 20 seconds and then throw it away.
That was it. But I'm concerned
Sunnier
about
days.
this.
They were sunnier days.
Chapstick. All you want. Yes, sir. Oh, those are the days, boy. Boy, were we treated special.
Yeah, the golden years.
All the chapstick you can eat. Yes, sir. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Here, I just did one half of my lips. Here's another one. Fresh.
Even they're putting it on toast.
Special day. So look at the way he's holding his hand. I'm concerned about you.
Oh, he's in pain. He's in pain.
Have you contacted one of your 80 relatives that are doctors?
Right away. And she was concerned.
Did you say to ice it or anything?
No, she said you have to immobilize it. She was kind enough to send the picture she took of my wife took of me of topless to an orthopedic surgeon.
And those are on Reddit if you want to see them, folks.
And he seems to think that something like I need to pop it back into place.
Really, but it's not something more dire.
He said,
than that.
if my
could this have
arm-
been something that you've had since you were a child? Could this be a congenital defect?
Oh no, it's
Oscar.
It's an old
people
injury.
should know, Oscar was breech.
It's an old an old injury from when I was immigrating into the U.S.
Right.
And
you were born on that plane, right?
Yeah. In the cargo hold?
Yeah, it was a cargo hold. Mike, it was a funny plane because they didn't have seats that went horizontally.
Right.
They were all just on the edge of the plane.
And that's where Yoli delivered it.
That's right.
That's the way. And by the way, they didn't use forceps.
No.
No. They used palm fronds. I don't know.
They were so soft they slid right out.
That's right. It didn't really work. They tried to secure your head with shears. That's
hold on to the parachute straps.
Yeah, well, good luck. I can't wait to hear about it. That's going to be very, very exciting.
Yeah, feel better, you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. I think.
Strange.
What was
show.
that?
Rob and I see eye to eye on the next subject. And
yes.
We're going to discuss a confection that's been around for a long time.
Million years.
Rob and I might argue too long.
Oh.
How's that for a tease? We'll be right back. Hey, O'Reilly here. Listen, it's come to my attention that a great gift for the holidays is the bonus show. And you get the bonus show subscription and you give it to somebody you like. Simple as that. It's not confusing. No problem at all. Just get your bonus show, gift it to someone who might like TMOS and, where they cuss and they talk about stupid stuff because they're not bright guys. Really. And they're not trustworthy, but it's okay. Get the bonus show, support TMOS and all the good works they do. Although I'm not really aware they do any really good works. They make you laugh. All right. Well, a trained pigeon can make you laugh. All right. O'Reilly out. Thank you. And have a happy, safe holiday season. And remember, keep the Christ in Christmas. Thanks, Bill. KiwiCo knows a thing or two about delivering fun for all ages. And they're here to help you give awesome. With a KiwiCo subscription, you're giving so much more than a toy. You're giving a season of discovery and experiences delivered to their door. I know this because I have them for my son, Michael. Mm-hmm. Each box is kid-approved by a crew of kid testers to ensure that they're age-appropriate and seriously fun. Cultivate your child's natural creativity and curiosity by giving them the tools to learn new skills and make new connections to the world around them. Each box features new projects every month, like discovering the science of magic, engineering a domino machine, the amazing coin-eating robot. Does this sound fun to adults? Well, imagine what it's like for kids. They got lots more, too. You won't believe what they can accomplish with KiwiCo. And the best part, watching their confidence grow as big as their smile. Michael loves KiwiCo, and I love watching him discover new things. Give awesome this holiday season. It's a gift that gives all year round. It's fantastic. Get them KiwiCo. Get your first month of any crate line free at kiwico.com/TMOS. That's your first month free at kiwico.com/TMOS. All right, Rob, you brought me the attention to my attention today.
Yes.
Chips Ahoy cookies. So
yes.
I agreed with you immediately when you said vastly overrated.
It really
cookies.
shouldn't even be in existence anymore. And this is because of a press release. I was from foodandwine.com. It says, "Attention cookie fans. Your 2023 is about to get a whole lot sweeter thanks to Chips Ahoy." On Thursday of last week, the famed cookie brand announced it's introducing a brand new flavor in the new year, chewy confetti cake cookies.
Oh, I'm into that.
And then I got to thinking about the basis of the cookie, which is the Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookie, which has been a workhorse as long as I can remember. And here's the deal. They suck. Chips Ahoy cookies are no good. And I've come to a point now where I shouldn't be eating any sugar. I eat some sugar.
You can't say they suck. You can say you don't like them.
Okay, I don't like them, Mike, because they suck.
All right, that's your opinion. I get it. I happen to think that they always seem like, I think Chips Ahoy may be the reason for the Pepperidge Farm soft, chewy cookie being introduced. But I think they missed the boat, if we can talk about chocolate chip cookies for a second. And they missed the boat because they seem to think that because Chips Ahoy were brittle and they were not chewy, that was the problem. No,
it's not.
The problem was they were just, I think that they were what they were because of things like preservatives.
Shelf life.
And shelf life and all
but they're
that,
also
right?
brittle. They break, so you're always going to get broken. It's bad chocolate in the cookie, and also I don't know if I'm overthinking this, and I do think about this a lot. Because,
no, but I agree. I've never thought they were. I'll eat them,
of course,
in a pinch.
But you see, I'm past that
when I'm
now.
having a heart attack. Oscar, you okay? You're gonna pass out because of your shoulder.
No, I have the top 10 cookie sales of 2022.
Okay.
Oh, the sales.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold that thought for 1 second.
I want to add to this discussion.
I'm at a point now where if I'm going to eat something that has some sugar in it, I'm going to be very careful about it because I can.
You're going to choose something.
I'm going to choose something that's good, and it ain't going to be this. One of the problems with Chips Ahoy, and Oscar, hold that list. I have to pose this to Mike. They have a coconut underflavor that doesn't belong in a chocolate chip cookie.
I never thought of that, but you're absolutely right. It does not taste like if you made a homemade Toll House cookie, which is a chocolate chip cookie. If you want to counterpoint on what the relatively new product is that I am all in, to the point of keep me away from them, I'll eat them all, Tate's chocolate chip cookies, the thin chocolate
crispy
chip
ones.
cookies, crispy, phenomenal. Taste like a chocolate cookie, chocolate chip cookie.
And they're baked by Sharon Tate, aren't they?
That's terrible.
That is.
She's dead.
I'm more of a Taints guy.
She was killed by the He just made a joke about a woman killed by the Manson family.
Yeah.
He's not right.
But Oscar saved it by talking about Taint.
Yeah.
He saved it.
Give us the top 10.
What are the top 10?
Because I bet most of them are meh.
Yeah,
M-E-H.
of course they are, because they're easy. They're easy.
You guys who know what the Loft House cookies are?
Nope.
No.
I don't know. What about the hold on. For me, there's these healthy cookies that Shannon buys all the time.
Okay.
The like starts with a B, like a Brevia.
Brevia,
Brevia, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are effing number 8. I'm just giving you the luminaries here.
Okay.
And they're diet.
This
cookies.
is in sales.
Yeah, and they're a low fat cookie, I think. High fiber, low fat cookie.
That doesn't necessarily preclude it from being something that tastes good.
Yeah. Pepperidge Farm is top 5 from this list.
Like the,
overall,
chewy one.
Yes, a cookie vendor.
Okay. So that makes it because you've got what's really great.
Well, they remember.
Well, they do, Mike. The Milano is a strong cookie.
Number 3 is Chips Ahoy.
Vastly overrated.
Do you
also,
think really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. I like them a lot. Go ahead.
Number 3 is Chips Ahoy.
F that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just it's wide variety. It's gone wide. As
I've gone to the store and bought me a bag of cookies.
It's not a
Chips
chocolate.
Ahoy
It's really not a chocolate chip cookie.
No, they taste like coconut. It's like a trip to the islands.
And number 1,
I'm going to throw a marshmallow in the lava.
What's numero? Oh, give me.
It's Oreo.
Let's get a timpani. Here we go. Ready?
It's the Oreo.
Oh,
brand.
the National Biscuit Company.
And
Mike.
then as you go through, they have so many different versions of Oreo cookies.
Yes.
I like the golden Oreos.
Those are great.
That's a category.
Those are effing great.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna slam Oreos.
Oreos
Oreo
are great.
is its own cookie. It's its own special thing. And they tried to knock them off when they came up with Hydrox.
No, Hydrox was first, actually.
Really?
Yes, and Hydrox is actually a better cookie, but they don't have Nabisco's marketing.
How do you know these things?
Now, I do know this. First? I do know this, is that the Oreo is vegan, which means there are no natural animal product in it at all. No egg, no dairy, nothing like that.
This is true.
It is a very much a lab-created cookie.
I didn't know that.
When you want to treat yourself, considering
treat yourself.
With the battle you've been through with diabetes, etc. For anybody listening right now, what is the go-to cookie that you would?
If you sit down to a store-bought confection table, and I'm not talking about a wide variety of stuff you're going to eat at the same time. A sitting where you get to eat the most. You get to have a dessert, and it can involve 1, 2, or 3 items. What are you going to go to for your cheat? And you still should be able to.
Yeah, and
cheat
you know what? Once again, as long as I monitor my blood sugar and I'm okay. And now it's more of a weight thing. So I mean, it's really a choice. It's not a health thing anymore.
Okay.
I am right now extraordinarily looking forward to making a second run of fruitcakes for my family and having fruitcake. Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
Oatmeal cookies that are good oatmeal cookies are my favorite cookies. I would do that.
Is there a brand?
I like the Costco oatmeal cookies, but my mom's oatmeal cookies. But if you want to talk something to really indulge in, I think it would have to be pie.
Really?
Yeah.
A homemade pie?
Well, I made a pie over Thanksgiving that was insanely good. And then, it was the Milk Bar pie, which is sort of a trendy thing. It's sort of a chest-styled pie that was insanely good. I like apple pie. If I were to do it, I think pie is such a great way to present a dessert.
How do you control your portions when you do indulge?
Carrie has a small caliber gun, and she sits to my left. And no, you just
I dare you. I dare you.
You gotta be careful. Is all.
Can you?
All right. Well, pie is a disappointing answer coming from a man who I think. Well, you've had so many things that the kids love over the years in your refrigerator.
But
you see,
I don't like. I can't keep ice cream in the house because
anymore?
If I were to have a bite of ice cream, I would eat a pint.
There's no ice cream or any ice cream product in the O'Mara household.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. Now, there will be, some baked goods around for Christmas. They'll do, cookies. And if they're good cookies, I will indulge in cookies. Fudge, love fudge with black walnuts. But that's danger right there. That's a lot of danger. And, of course, I actually have to contact my doctor to ask him about bourbon balls. Are they off the table?
I think the answer is no.
Yeah, I think probably, but
you got to call him and ask.
Might trigger you.
Yeah.
It's just like, what happened? He had 2 bourbon balls. Looking at him now, standing out in the middle of the street going, hello.
Face down in the grass.
If you ask me the same question.
Yeah, I will. What is the dessert that you have to indulge in?
I would tell you, number one, probably for me, and you mentioned pie.
Yeah.
I have a main dessert that I love, homemade blueberry pie with a really good quality vanilla ice cream. However, as a go-to, and it's funny when you got me excited talking about chocolate chips, I think a homemade limited chocolate chip cookie. When I say limited, not overly done with chocolate.
No, you don't want too much chocolate.
I want it slightly overdone so that it's crispy.
Yep.
And it's a little thinner. If the store-bought version.
Oh yes.
The store-bought version would be Tate's.
Yeah.
I like those. And then a great ice cream product. And as far as store-bought ice cream products that really would be exciting to me would be a variety of Ben & Jerry's flavors.
Yeah.
Number one being the what the hell is it? It's the no, it's not Americone Dream.
Mine is still. It's
one of the
Cherry
TV
Garcia.
talk show hosts. It might be the.
I hope it's not the Fallon one.
It might be the Steve. It might be the Colbert Report one.
Okay,
it might be that one.
All
I
right.
love that.
Now,
flavor.
if I had to choose my last dessert on Earth, I can be very specific.
Okay,
and that is the chocolate pecan pie from the Palm with vanilla ice cream.
Really,
it is the best pie and flavor combination that exists.
Oscar, what about you?
Well, this is probably going to be.
Chicken nuggets.
I think it's if you're gonna cheat, you got to cheat with.
What is the matter with you?
Okay, that's it. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's got a bad shoulder. He said the P word for a woman's
Can't
part.
eat a cat.
You can't do that. If you're gonna cheat.
I've never heard so much of that bumper. There's just silence.
We'll come right back.
This week's bonus show has enough laughs for blabbermouth foodies and those who are artificially intelligent.
This audience is great. I'm on fire.
Good morning, Mr. Breakfast.
I am going to have an exploding colon.
Because I like to work.
What did your dad used to play with you in the car?
Be quiet game.
You got a blabbermouth.
It's our job to keep it light.
Mike, your Christmas tree is killing you.
Shut up! Shut up!
The TMOS bonus show makes a great gift. Share the whimsy of TMOS by giving your loved one a subscription today. Order one now at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
I am like the food papillon.
I am. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Hey, the holiday season can get busy, right?
Right.
And stressful. Freshly can ease the stress and shorten your to-do list, which seems to get longer and longer, at least in the O'Mara household every day. It can provide nutritious, balanced meals designed for busy lives. Let Freshly take care of your weekly meal prep with satisfying dishes delivered straight to your door. Always fresh, never frozen, Whether you're calorie conscious, gluten-free, a plant-based pasta lover, or all about the meat and potatoes. And by the way, some of those plant-based pastas, oh my God,
they're
so
great.
good from Freshly.
Yes.
Freshly has it for you, perfectly portioned for a single person or a full house. You mean the guy's like, well, no, Saget's not around anymore.
No, but Coulier can eat all day long.
No cooking, no dishes, no lost time. No problem. Simply heat, eat, and repeat. And now get $140 off your first 5 orders. Oscar loves Freshly, too.
I love it.
You're loving the tricolor beef lasagna shoulder. It's so good.
Yeah, he's going to order the pork shoulder next week.
It's ready in 3 minutes. Make mealtime a little easier this holiday season and let Freshly take care of the cooking for ye. Order today and get $140 off your first 5 orders at freshly.com/TMOS for a limited time. What am I saying? Freshly.com/TMOS, baby. For $140 off your first 5 orders. I have no idea what happened to my little thing there. Anyway, welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. It's time for the Town of Sound, ladies and gentlemen.
We call this stereophonic sound.
Sound Town.
There's something funny about the relationship of brothers, especially when they're about 2 years apart. And that's what I got that's the kind of the read I got on this next tape. It looks like they might be like maybe 7 and 5, and they're sneaking out of the house.
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. The Ring doorbell is usually about people trying to get into the house.
Correct.
But this captured 2 kids sneaking out of the house, and the mom said before she posted it, she was watching this at work, laughing at the kids because the older kid says you have to scoot under the Ring
doorbell?
camera to sneak out. But then once he goes under the door, you see him in the yard.
Yes.
So he's totally, it's great.
No, that camera's gonna go off now, you idiot! You're standing right in front of it! No, it's already gone off.
And what's great is the little brother is eating like a sandwich.
I love kids.
Because that's what you do when you're a kid. You travel with your meal.
Yeah, you do, because you don't know the next time you're going to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the best. They're the best.
Now, Christmas time is here, and the music is all Christmas all the time, everywhere. We'll even start playing some Christmas records in the next few days on this show. But you always run into records that you say, why was that even recorded? This is a song that Oscar loves, but can you name the artist?
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
I know.
You do?
Yeah.
Hold your answer.
I have no idea. I'm never good at that.
Oscar?
This guy?
Yeah, who is it?
Julio Iglesias.
No.
Man, turn it up a little bit. I can't hear it. It's a real, it sounds game showy.
It's the Hoff. David Hasselhoff
all right.
put out a
Of course
Christmas.
it is.
But what's great, Mike,
course
is
it is.
you have to hear the flip side of that 45. It's great.
Tell me you're going to stop.
I'm going to stop.
Promise?
No.
Yes?
Eating a burger.
This is a mess.
Why do you like doing this to yourself?
Because I'm in trouble in my life.
Tell me you're going to stop drinking. Tell me right now. Or I'm not going to talk to you ever again. And I will totally disown you because it's not fair to your family.
I'm sorry, that's not David Hasselhoff. That's from My Home Movies. I don't know how.
that is such a sad tape, isn't it?
It is.
But he's
really
better
is.
now. He's better.
He's better now, but you hear that little girl dealing with that.
And that burger looked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a mess. But Mike, we commented on the tape when it came out. When he says yes or no, it's the perfect combination of both. He says, "Yep."
Yeah.
So he's
and it just hits close to home because Carla recorded me singing my song. I think it was a Christmas song to my son Saturday night when I came home. A little later than normal.
Oh.
From Merry Christmas. You're going to have. It's gonna be Christmas time for all you. I want some taste chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to go and have a great time because it's
Mike. Mike, wake up.
Sorry about that. There's a lady out there that hates it when I play that song.
Good.
I played it just because I wanted to.
All right, Mike.
Holidays.
You know what? It is holiday, and today is a special holiday. Today is National Hot Chocolate Day.
Ooh, we got it. Hey, we got it. Say, we got it.
Thank you. Right on schedule. Dolly Parton has a secret. Did you know this?
Well, really? Is it what? It's not. It's certainly not the plastic surgery.
No, everyone knows
Not
about
the plastic surgery.
This face is a mess. No, where she keeps her sound pack when she performs. I did not know this.
I actually have my wig cap has a little pocket on it in the back because my clothes are so tight. My mic pack don't fit nowhere. There's only room for me in my clothes. And so I have it to where the mic fits in my hair because I wear wigs all the time. And so it goes right over it and we just kind of mic it around and it works perfect.
Yeah, it's her wig.
I love her.
And the amazing thing is when she gets off stage, they take off the mic pack, they take off her wig, and all you see are the veins.
You know, though, she is just so blissfully honest, isn't
yes,
she?
and happy.
She really is.
She's delighted about it.
I mean, you can
She's
say what
embarrassed.
and she's a serious performer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's important where she puts that in my mic.
That's in my wig cap. Mike, that's all I got. That's all I got today.
Oh, I'm sorry you caught me by surprise.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. We got to get out of here. We'll be back with a brand new episode tomorrow. I'll have a complete review of my once-over, my annual Physicale at the new joint. Started off so special.
So you're just going in for an estimate, right?
Yeah. They're gonna just tell me, what I need to get repaired and stuff like that. Should be fun.
And things.
Wish you all could be there. No! For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, who had a great picture with Bob Saget, by the way, that he sent me. Yeah. And then I saw Pony's picture of Oscar as Quasimodo because he's got the bad shoulder. I got to pay attention to these things during the show more often now, instead of recapping them at the end. For Rob and Oscar and Ponyboy Matt Bloom, Mike O'Mara. Oh, and Marco. Go Croatia.
Yeah.
Mike O'Mara saying, so long, everybody.
Sanctuary.
Ciao, ciao.
Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Santa Claus come and stay with us.
Oh, Monty.
Bye-bye.